Hi guys, and welcome to a little bit different kind of a video today. I have been asked both on Tumblr and I think also once on YouTube if I could give some kind of a comprehensive listing of all the mods that I use. But because I use so many mods, if you've been following my Let's Plays, you know that my game is heavily modded. And I always thought that I can't, like, the idea of having to like search for every mod and like where did I get it, it's like too much. But then I thought that what if I make this kind of video where I actually show you my mods folder and we will go through every single mod that I have and I will try to tell you what the mod does. And on top of that, in the description box, I will add like a listing of all the mods that I use. So if you are interested in some mod, you can try and find it by yourself. I do hope that you will first try to find it by yourself because your Googling skills are probably as good as mine. So you will have the name of the mod and maybe some description of what does it do, and then I'm pretty sure you can find it. I did have some mods before I emptied my mods folder, like I think last year or the year before, because I had so much trouble with my game. I did also have some mods from Sims 3 Asylum, but you can't register to that forum anymore and you can't retrieve an old password. So I'm not sure do I actually have any Sims 3 Asylum mods in here, but I know that there are some mods in there that I would like to have, but really don't know how to get them. But anyhow, let's look at the mods that I do have currently in my game. And before we start, I have one tiny announcement. I was asked by one very lovely young lady who doesn't speak English yet so well that if I could make some of my videos in Finnish, because she is a huge Sims 4 fan actually, and she would like to start making her own videos and she would like to watch my videos. And she actually asked if I could add subtitles to the videos, and I thought like that's so much work. No way is a lazy person like me going to do that. But then I thought that what if like the next video, a Let's Play video I will do will probably be in Finnish, that I will narrate it in Finnish and then make another version that's a voiceover in English. So the next video most likely will have like the same video will have two versions, a Finnish version and a English version. So if you accidentally click on the Finnish version and you don't speak Finnish, you can always click on the English version. I've never done a voiceover before, so I don't know how horrible that's going to be, but I thought that I will announce it here so nobody's surprised if the next video has actually two versions. But anyhow, let's start. The way I organize my mods is that if I have some like one modder who does a lot of mods, I have tried to put them under their name because sometimes it's just easier to find this, like a specific mod by a specific person. But I do also have sometimes that I actually categorize by the function. I think the most of my mods are actually categorized by the creator, but there are some exceptions. Well, anyhow, the first one, the mod I have is Wash Hands Chance, and that's by Anak, and that's basically like when the Sims use the toilet. There is like a bigger chance. But I think the version I'm using is like there's almost like 100% chance they will wash their hands after they use the toilets, and unless they are a slob, and then they will just not. Because after playing a little bit of Sims 4, I just found like my Sims not washing their hands was so disgusting, so I had to find this mod, and thankfully it existed. So then I have two mods by Ponti and they are basically the two default easels from Mod The Sims that he made portable, so you can just drag them into your inventory. Oh, and then we have my own mods. I'm not going to go comprehensively through my own mods. Let's just say that I'm using almost all my mods that I have created. You can find my mods, like part of them, you can find them on Unraas, and the other part you can find them on my Tumblr. I will link to my Tumblr's download page, because after I stopped modding, I actually accidentally started modding again because I just couldn't help myself. So I have some of my mods actually on my Tumblr. And just to say something, where was it? Yeah, the writing mod. I actually got this writing mod to work. This is not yet on my download page on Tumblr because I haven't tested this yet. But basically what I did was I replaced the writing interaction on the computer, and I made two modifications. The first one is that there is no more age restriction on writing an historical novel, because the way EA did it was that if you want to write a historical novel, you have to be an elder, and then you have to have, I think it was like 6 points, like skill points in writing. And I don't mind the skill points in writing, but I didn't like the restriction of the age, so I removed that age restriction. And I also decided to remove the career restriction on writing an article, because the only restriction in that writing an article was basically that you have to be on a certain level, I think was in the journalism career. And I was thinking like, but what if my Sims want to be like freelance journalist and the poor guys can't write articles? So I removed that restriction. So you can basically write articles even if you have like 0 skill. Now, should you write articles if you have 0 skill? Like, that's a different question, but anyhow, the restriction is no longer there. But I haven't tested it like properly in game yet. I've only tested this in my testing HUD, and I probably will test it more intensely when I play my baker and her boyfriend, because the boyfriend, he's supposed to become my historical novel writer, so that's when we will test it. But I will release it later. Then let's go back. Arsil. So basically I have everything, most of everything that have been created for children and toddlers. So Arsil had a toddler and baby mod on Mod the Sims, and basically it is so that you have to have, I think there's like more to it, I don't remember exactly, but at least one thing that I really like about this mod is that you have to have a bottle to feed the baby, and you have to have diapers to change the diaper. So it's not like any more free bottle and like eternal, I don't know, like all free diapers. So you actually have to buy diapers and you have to buy the bottles, and I really like that because it gives more realism to the game. Then I have Arsil's exercise bike mod, and this exercise bike is from Around the Sims 3. I just added everything to the same folder because they are grouped together. And then I have the generic role marker. Honestly, I don't use this right now in my HUD, but I used it before. And then Arsil did more toddler interactions and things, so I have those because EA didn't really give us a lot to do with toddlers. Oh, and then we have the Arsil's do homework with, so you can basically ask another child or teen that you can do the homework together. And then the take the stroll. I really like this one. Basically, you can click on your sim, or you have to click on the ground, I don't remember which way, but you just say take a stroll, and you can choose, do your sim walk or go jogging or use rollerblades, I think. And basically they will just go somewhere and then they will come back. So you don't have to like manually tell them to go somewhere and come back. They will make this kind of like their own tiny route, and that's really, really nice. Then I have these files from Around the Sims 3. You know, like if you don't have some store objects and you want to use some of the modded things that she has done. items she has done, so you can use them. So I have these. Awesome mod. So yeah. So this is basically like awesome mod and the awesome mod config. As you know, I don't use Endra story progression. I use and I don't use any story progression, but I use awesome mod because I like how it makes my game very stable and very like Sims 2 type game. And then we have Buzzler's mod. Well, Author of Disable is quite self-explanatory. I don't know was that a proper word. Then I have some like, because the baby swing, like basically anything EA did was like super cheaty. Like you get like all your energy and all your food and hunger and bladder and everything goes up. That's so annoying with EA because they always try to make the game really easy. So it has some like tuning mods from Buzzler. I also had the carpool disabler because I like my Sims that they go to the to work by themselves. And then I have the mood fix because Sims 3 they get so happy so damn fast and easily that I thought there was like no fun in the game, and Buzzler had this mod that it makes it much harder to make your Sims happy, and it has like tuning files, so you can select that. Do you want just a little bit harder or do you want like extremely hard? And I did try the extremely hard version, and it's like you can't do anything in the game because everybody's so miserable all the time. So I'm using like the hot version. I think it was like one above the like the most hardest version. But check out the mod and check out which kind of tuning file would suit your gameplay. Yeah, like who honestly loves their car like in a two-way relationship? It is so stupid of EA. And the scribbling pad, I absolutely love it. Of course, my writing mode will not affect the Buzzler scripting pad. But I think if you start I'll have to actually test it, but I think if you start a historical novel with a computer, you might be able actually to continue writing it with the scribbling pad, because the interaction to continue writing a novel is different to starting a novel. But I'll have to test that. Yeah, and then because Sims sometimes get stuck with their walking styles, and Buzzler did make a fix for this. It's been ages since I actually had to like reset my Sims walking style, but in case it happens, I can always use Buzzler's mod to fix it. And then this is just like the carriers I'm using. I have the ultimate carrier mod in here. I think this is from Mod the Sims, but the tuning file was actually from his Tumblr. And it basically is that if your Sims, for example, go outside their workplace, they don't stay in the lot that you have assigned to be their workplace, they don't lose progress. Because sometimes it's nice if you are playing like an open world and an open career that you actually go somewhere else to, you know, like work on your career, so you don't get like penalized for that. But yeah, this is like all the careers I have. I have the baker, library and vicar are from Cinderelli mods, but honestly, like everything else is basically by Miss Hissy. I have edited some of them a little bit, like I edited the factory career because I didn't like some of the descriptions of the career levels, and then I have the bartender career. I did change that my Sims get like paid on some of the levels, or change the pay on some of the levels. But anyhow, this is just careers and the career mod. Then we have the folder for Chavik. Yeah, because it was really annoying that Sims were getting like so like depleted by everything that they were doing. So this is just like less hygiene and more fun from different interactions. So I have the pause player, even though I don't really use it much ever. And then I have the cigarette mod and the time shifter. This I have been using when I'm modding. If I have to test something that's time related, so I need to like shift the time forward. Basically the cigarette mod is the only one I'm currently using in my game. These are just there for if I ever need them when I'm modding. Computer and social networking. Yeah, I guess this is like you get social networking from the multitab, but I don't actually have the multitab installed right now, so I guess I should get that. And this was basically, I think this is from Mod The Sims. I don't remember who was the creator. Or did I just say who the creator was? No, this was just named Computer Social Networking. Anyhow, I think this was from Mod The Skills. Basically, it unlocks like all the games in the it unlocks all games in computers and consoles, so you don't have to be a specific level of a nerd to play them. Social network and computer, holo, trolling. I guess you get social networking from the holo computer from Into the Future. Honestly, I don't remember what this does. It's been so long since I used the holo computer, so but probably something like that. There is actually some computer related mods that either I haven't yet downloaded, or they might be somewhere else stored, because there was something else I wanted to add in my mods folder, but I can't remember what it was. But let's see. Cooking and gardening. I am not currently using my own no fridge shopping mod, because it does what it does. It works perfectly. But I kind of like the idea that you can use different ingredients for cooking, not just exactly the ingredients that is required. And Hikaru also, I think he's also from Mod The Sims, so you can just go and check out his mods. And basically these are that you can also have the wood fire oven and the baker station oven foods, so that you can cook them on any like any stove. You don't have to have those objects in your house, but you do have to have the objects like in your game, so you can't, so this will not give you all the foods from the baker station or the wood fire oven. But if you have those objects, you can cook them on the regular oven. And I think this was the reason why I wanted to have I started using this cook with any ingredients. My only grievance with this mod is that you can't by default set how many servings your Sims will make. So it's either you manually always tell them how many servings you are making, or then you have to like accept the default, which currently is 10 servings in a group meal, and I think that's a little bit too much. But on the other hand, like when you have to manually tell them how many servings you are doing, I always thought that was maybe like too hands-on. But now I'm actually kind of leaning towards that maybe I will change it so that my Sims actually have to, like I always get the pop-up of how many servings I want to make, because sometimes 10 is so much. And if I have 10, it's like half the week they don't have to cook, so the cooking skill never goes up. So I'll have to think about, do I want to go back into manually telling my Sims how many servings of a food they will make. Custom foods. So basically I only have like the cupcakes and the sandwiches currently. No, this is a huge and horrible lie. I think I have some other ones through CC Magic. I'll have to see. I might have actually like in 2 places this like edible food. But anyhow, I'm using the Nona edible food with custom buffs mod from Mod The Sims, and then I have edited so that the cupcake and the sandwich uses this mod, so that it's not the dry food buffs that they get. So if you just go to Mod The Sims and you find this mod, there are instructions how you can change like downloaded food so that they use the buff. And then this is the only, like, because there are so many like different recipes for The Sims 3, but it was like overwhelming to have like all the recipes and all the ingredients. And then I decided that honestly the things that I like most are like baked items. So currently the only like custom foods you can bake in my game are basically with Icy Momo's Baker Basket mod, and then you have like the flour and the like sugar and everything. Like she had like really nice ingredients that are related to this mod, and I sell them in my store, and you know, just check it out, it's really nice. This CC loader is something you had to add to use the Baker Basket, I think. And flowering plants, this is, I think this is also from Mod The Sims. There are like 4 different flowers that you can actually grow in your, like you can grow them like any other plant, and then you can sell them like the flowers themselves. It's also on Mod The Sims, so you can check them out. The only edit I have done here is that because 2 of the flowers were so that they grow on a tree, and I just wanted all the flowers to grow on a bush. So I edited that so that all the flowers currently they grow from a bush, and it's such a simple edit because it's an XML tuning. You can see how the bush version of the flower works and just copy that one word like into the other 2 flowers. So if you are interested in making the modification, it's very easy to do. And then we have Danjeli, the lovely lady from Tumblr. I guess, yeah, this is like everything is less plastic. It was like a wooden spoon or something, I don't know. It's just recolors, like default replacement recolors. And these are also defaults. You can find them at least on her Tumblr. I'm not sure does she have them also on her like on Mod The Sims, but basically there's some recolors about the chimney bricks, something about fireplace. Honestly, like I don't remember everything. Oh, this default map was really nice. It basically makes the map look more medieval, which is really nice. Salamander, I don't remember what this was, but everything you can find on her Tumblr. Oh, this was the default icons and smileys. Basically this is that when the Sims are talking or thinking about something, you get the medieval icons instead of the normal EA one. I just like them more. And this is just like you get the medieval sleeping sign when they are sleeping. It's a little bit cuter than the default EA one. And diaper fix, something about diaper fix, don't remember, but I'm pretty sure you can like find this also on her like an explanation. Let's say again, I know you will find the explanation of what the hell is this on her Tumblr, so just go and check it out. Might have been something to do with Arsil's type, like diaper mod, not sure. But anyhow, check out her Tumblr because it is really awesome. Okay, what environmental defaults do I use? Oh, I have Napoleon Frost. Like, not the super sexy version of default replacement paintings, but they're still kind of risky. So download at your own, like, what was the word I was trying to say? I don't know. At your own risk. They are not very like super sexy, but they are still hot. And they are, most of them, I think all of them actually are like gay couples because that's his thing. I guess these are just burnt waffles. This was about like how the stars look. This is something about water. Something about better snow. This is from Mod The Sims that I know. Oh, this is also from Mod The Sims. It basically lets me have the generations loading screen when I am loading my game, because I like that loading screen the most. I think the Into the Future one is so ugly. I think most of those are so ugly, but the generation one is really pretty with the tree and everything. I just really hope that you, like when you could somehow easily edit the loading screen of the world, because currently I have this stupid sunlight's tide or something, or I don't know. It's so sunny and annoying. I would like to have something more more creepier. Anyhow, this is such a tangent. I don't know. Okay, let's look at the hood. What do I have under here? Oh, this is just known as harder builds. I have also edited this, like edit my own version. So basically my Sims, not edit my own version, just edited the like how much do they pay in bills. I have the version that they only get the bills on Monday, and at least my Sims bills are currently really high. It might be most of them are paying like over 1,000 simoleons because I just like it. I like it more that life is harder. Icaro all sorts. Bartending. I'm not remember what this one. Something about bartending. But he's on Mod The Sims, so you can easily find out what this mod does. This was really nice that you can actually like make any of the hot drinks on your home coffee machine. I really like that one, because it gives me a reason to actually grow some of the spices and everything like that, because honestly I never have those like drink stands in my hood. So I really been loving this mod. This is just like the Nectar glass replacement, that it's going to have this long leg instead of like a normal glass. Serve meal. This is also really nice that you can just click on the serving of like a group meal, and then you can say like who do you call for dinner, and the sim will take the plate and then like put it on the table, so it like serves a meal. And then there was some vending machine tweaks that he has done. Don't remember exactly what did it do. In testing, this is basically like if I get a new mod, I first put it here, so in case I have some problems, at least I know that which one are the newest mods. So this is the test version of the Off the Grid mod that you can already find on Mod The Sims, but this version I downloaded from the mods like test thread or discussion thread, so it's not the version that you download from like officially from Mod The Sims. But basically this makes it so that if you have a well on your lot, and this version is like lot specific, it's not like global, so if you have a well on your lot, you can no longer like use the toilet. Well, you can use the toilet, but you can't flush it, or you can't use the sink, or you can't use take a shower until you have actually gone and taken water from the well and filled the bucket that you have in your inventory. And it also comes with this stack of barrels, so you can basically like fill the buckets in your inventory and then like fill the water barrels, and then everybody in your household can basically use the water even if they don't have a water bucket in their inventory. And it's so nice. Like I've been using it currently with one sim, with Katrina. Yesterday I was playing her and I just added this there, and it was so nice. It gives a little bit more realism that you actually have to do something for your water. And the reason I wanted to have a non-global version is that because then my Sims who are actually living like in the city or in the village, not all of them is going to have a well. So I like the fact that I can now choose who has to collect water and who can just use the tap normally. Oh, these are from Mod The Sims, that basically like when your cat goes hunting, they get fun and scratching from it, and the same with dogs, they get distraction and fun. Dance rug, I don't remember where did I download this, and I haven't actually tested it in my game, but it should have like the dance, something like, I think it has the dancing animations from Sims 2 you know, there was this hip hop NPC in The Sims 2. I think this is like that animation, but I haven't tried it out in my game, so don't quote me on that. Decorator's best friend. I just downloaded this. It did something. I think it helps me so that I don't have to use OMSPs anymore. But honestly, I don't remember how it worked. Like, I haven't tried it yet, so I need to re-find the page I downloaded this from and then just read again how does it work. But I think it was somehow like you get an no I remember it was it's like a giraffe that you put in the room, and then you can add interactions to all the objects, and then you can basically click an object and say that go up or go down or go left, and basically you can decorate then without you using OMSPs, which is really nice because I like the OMSP that I have in my game right now, almost like it. It's like, it's also from Mod The Sims. It's this kind of like a tray, and then you can like click it, and then you can say like go up like 50 centimeters or go down 1 centimeter. But it shows sometimes when you load the game, and that's really annoying. So basically you always have to go to like buy mode and then come back to live mode, and then it disappears. So I will have to see if I can replace everything I use. That's why I don't use it that much, the OMSP, only in places where I can actually hide the OMSP inside like a table or something, so that so when I'm playing and it's showing, I don't actually see it. So I have to like see, will this help me like better? Will I like this much better? I think I might actually, but I haven't decorated lately after I downloaded it, so I don't know. This is from Mod The Sims. It's quite a new mod, I think. It's just like if you're playing a doctor and you have this test medicine that you can give your Sims or take yourself. The pill, it's huge. It's like almost like as big as your Sim's head. So this makes it more realistically small. This is just like slower energy and hygiene decay from rock climbing wall. Oh, and then the absolutely lovely sewing machine mod that everybody should download from Mod The Sims. Kids and teens. Okay, so I have like everything that's about kids, and like kids can do more things, toddlers can do more things. I download immediately. So these are from Mod The Sims, like children can. There's like so many different interactions, so I'm not going to go through them, but just go to Mod The Sims and you will find this. And the sweet toddler, she also have like I think I had like something more for this. Sweet Toddler has done more mods. I guess haven't downloaded everything. Not just teens can prank call. Adults can prank call too, but I haven't actually prank called anybody. So I guess I need to do that. But anyhow, go and check out Sweet Toddler. She has a lot of like children, more interactions for toddlers, which is awesome. Oh, then the new music. If you have been watching my Sims 3 videos, you might notice that my game is actually quite silent. And that's because I have disabled the majority of all the annoying sounds that the game creates. Like when my Sims fulfills a want, you don't get that blasting orchestra, a sound like coming out from your game, because it's so annoying like how many like sounds this game is, and I am a little bit sound sensitive, so this was such an like, how to say, this was really something I was happy to find when I found it. So I have Yonhan, or maybe it's not Yonha, and then no sting sounds. This might actually be from Mod The Sims. Then I have something like JT, no sting sounds, something else, I don't know, might be also from Mod The Sims. 2 Mama, 2 FT Mama. No build music, no buy music. Most of the music I have disabled. This is not, this is, if you just just Google this name, like 2FT Mama, you will find this person's mods, and then you can find all these no sounds mods. Enras, like who can live without Enras? Anti-magic scroll, I don't remember what this does actually. And then I have the carriers, and then I have the consigner, dresser, error trap, hybrid, master controller. I have the cheats and integration package for the master controller. I have the no CD pack because I don't even, my new computer doesn't even have a CD tray anymore, so that is useful. Overwatch, pocket protection, register, relativity, return, saver, selector, traffic, tempest, traveler. Honestly, like I don't even use traveler anymore. And then we have woohooer and written word. I don't even remember what this does. Anyhow, everybody knows Enras already, so not going through those. Shimrod. Okay, so ask if single is friendly. That's quite good explanation there. Oh, this, like, I'd hate it when my Sims like will get some random creepy guy calling them and giving them gifts. Like, that's not how life works, honestly. This is something like when you are doing this portrait height centering fix. Oh my god, I can't read. So basically, like when you're making a portrait, it fixes like how the square that you get where you select what picture you are doing, like how does it focus or something. Just Shimrod is on Mod The Sims, so he's easy to find. What? Portrait, still life, memory, something, seeing quality fix. I don't know, something about portraits. Just like you will find them on Mod The Sims when you just Google his name. Sim Logical, what do I have from here? Hobo Booze. This is from my last video when I showed you, like, this is the original Hobo Booze bottle, and then I have downloaded these objects from around The Sims 3 and just change object JK so that these bottles also use the Hobo Booze like mod, and I still have to fix these so that my Sims can, like, I can grab them and throw it into the inventory, because currently I can't do that. So I need to fix that later on. Oh yeah, this is just like Sims can't pee here. Like I can, if it's a male Sim, I can click anywhere in the world and they will pee there. That's quite useful. Okay, let's see about killing. So this is just like you get nerd skill, well, yeah, from the chemistry lab, and nerd skill from the, no, this is like slower versions, like don't get so fast. I think these were buggy originally. Sliders, like this is the only slider I have. Height slider, because I don't honestly like do so much with Sims. Like I don't create Sims so much, and I already have Awesome Mod, and I have said in Awesome Mod so that my sliders are like, they are more intense. I think there was like option that it's like the sliders are times 10 or times 5, so my sliders already have a wider range than the default game because I have Awesome Mod. So I haven't really had the need for sliders. The only thing I need to download, I might have it or might not have it, but the hat slider, because then you can like change where the hat is sitting in the Sim's head, which is sometimes really useful, because like the hair will sometimes poke out of the hat. Oh my god, so many. Something about, like, what was it called? I said this a little bit badly, my screen that's recording, that I can't see the folder that I'm in after I click it, so I can't read what the folder says. But let's see, these are from Sims, around the Sims 3, just like some objects for my world. There's a car wash, gas station, and gas station building. and Nilx's Cristo Redentor, don't remember what that is. Then it has Simsimillian, some walls and fences and whatever. And this is a distant terrain I have. I wondered, am I actually using this anymore? I might not actually be using it. But these are basically I downloaded because I have been thinking about the other world that maybe or maybe not my Sims will be moving there, and if I want to see the world properly when I'm editing it in Cow and then go to the edit in game, I have to have the objects also here in my mods folder. But anyhow, you can just like Google these names and then you'll find the objects. Let's see. Sleepy Genius Taxi Charge. So this is from Mod The Sims. You can basically, like when your Sims uses a taxi, they have to actually pay something for it. And then the No Coughing While Eating. I think this is also from maybe Mod The Sims. Oh, I'm thinking, why is my CC merge here? I think I have it somewhere else as well. I'll have to check. This shouldn't maybe be here. I don't know. Anyhow, no coughing while eating because Sims were coughing so much. And this was just like unlock TV channel, so that even the cheapest TV channel has like all the programs, because my Sims seldom use the very expensive TVs. They always use the cheap ones, so it was like annoying that I couldn't see like all the channels. Check for work. Yeah, this is from Mod The Sims as well. Basically, this is that you can go to a rabbit hole and check for work. So it's really nice if your Sim needs a little bit extra cash. You don't, like, not every rabbit hole will have a job available every single time, but then you might have to go to different rabbit holes and try to see, is there anybody who wants to hire me for the day? So basically, most of the time these are like challenges, like grow a tomato or bring a tomato here or something like that. But it's a little bit nice to sometimes have some extra possibility to make money. This is just the OMSP that I was talking about. That's a little, it's fine, but it's a little bit annoyingly buggy. The gray UI, because if you have been watching my videos, you know that I don't have the default blue UI because it's so blue. I really like the gray version. It's from Mod The Sims as well. It makes everything so more sleek and nice. Yeah, no foot tapping while waiting for clear road, because that was so annoying, and it took so much time because they have to first start the animation and then like do it and then stop it, and then before they can like continue walking. It was so annoying. Random genetics. This is from Mod The Sims. I have now currently I have Sim babies, like a few Sim babies and a few Sim babies that are coming. So I'm really looking forward to see like what will my Sims look like when they grow up to toddlers and children and teenagers and adults. And this is from Mod The Sims as well. And now I have to drink some coffee. Talking so much. Like, I know I talk a lot also when I'm doing my Let's Plays, but at least I have I take a breather every now and then. I feel like I have been talking forever. The no intro is very self-explanatory because it's just like I don't want to see it every single time the intro. It's so long, annoying. No more lunacy. This is from Mod The Sims, and actually I'm not sure what the lunacy was. Was it like no zombies? Because I know I have that one as well. Like I don't want to have zombies, but it might actually be that you don't get the. Or maybe it was just zombies. Maybe there was something else that this does. I'm not sure anymore, but I'm sure if you Google this, and it's from Mod The Sims that I remember. No more parties, so my Sims are not constantly being called by their neighbors who they don't know to come to their stupid party that's lame anyway. No relationship decay, because honestly, as an introvert, I don't talk to people, and I don't usually like when my Sims talk to people as well. So I might have really long times that I don't talk to the other my Sims friends or my friends in real life. So I just didn't want the relationship to always go like back to 0. So I have this no relationship decay. I think this is also from Mod The Sims. Oh, I guess I have 2 versions of an all TV channels unlocked. What was the other one I showed you? Well, I have to check it out. Like, what did the other one do and what does this do? Because this is also unlocking all the TV channels. These are some edits for the tea table. I don't exactly remember what they did, but I did think they are really useful, which is why I downloaded it. But Pocky is from Mod The Sims, so you can easily find this mod. Portal, no chance. Oh, the annoying Into the Future portal. Like, who actually wants to play that? I don't know. But I do. Actually, I know, me. Because I'm thinking that I have never been to the future, like in my game. So I'm thinking that if I ever have a sim who is born in game, who is very adventurous, I might actually like send them to another world and like to another hood, and then accept the portal challenge and go to the future and see what's it like. Because I don't want to do it in my normal hood, because I don't want my save file to blow up with the future world that is attached to it, because honestly I will never, like in my normal hood, nobody's going to the future. But I might try it out like in some other hood, just to like see what's the future like, because I haven't never been there. So it kind of like feels like stupid that I have this huge thing in my game that I just never go there. Moral, something about dances and something about workouts. I don't remember anymore what are these. Yeah, I'm trying to think, but no, nothing comes to mind. But I'm sure I have found them useful when I stumbled upon them. Oh, this SimMX set. No, SimMX from Mod The Sims. Basically, you can, when you are in build mode in a community lot, you can, and you have testing cheats enabled, you can shift click or control click on a bookcase, and then you can set the book type of the bookcase. So you can say that, okay, this bookshelf is just children's book, and this is just this other bookshelf is just like skilling books. Or you can have them by career. Like, it's so useful. I always have like different types of books in my books, like in my library. No rebel influence when adding herb to metal. No, meal, not metal. No. So yeah, just like self-explanatory. Tangerine tea set. Yeah, no idea what this is. TTS camera no fade, and this is like, because I hate it that when you are moving the camera, every object and every tree, it fades out, and it's like if you're trying to play like in a forest and you don't see any of your trees because everything is faded out. That's just so annoying. So I found this mod. This is not from Mod The Sims. I think this was originally by somebody who was actually got kicked out of Mod The Sims because they were a little bit nasty. But you can just, if you just like camera no fade Sims 3 mod, you can find it easily. Oh, this is so that unrestricted sponge bath, and like you can have a sponge bath in any sink at any time. I think it's really nice. Dining overhaul. We Albert. Somebody asked me once, like when I was watching my Let's Plays, that do I have any mods that affect eating? I was like, no, I have none. But actually I did have. I have this one, and this is really nice, so that Sims like converse more when they are eating, and also like when they finish their meal, they stay in the seat and keep talking, so they are not instantly like, I'm done, I'm out of here. Yeah, so these are my mods. These are the mods that I'm using. In the description box I will have listed all of my like folders and all the files in them, and if you are interested in some mod, like how to find it, just like you can see then the name, and you can see the mod name and the creator name maybe, and then you can Google, and most likely like 99% of these mods you will find just by Googling them using something like the creator name or the mod name. And if there is some mod that you just cannot find, then let me know, and I will try to find it with you. But please try to first find yourself before you ask me, because honestly, like, my Googling skills are not so special. So if you will ask me like how to find this mod, I will just Google the name of the mod and see can I find it, and that's it basically. So but basically it's anything that everybody can do. I'm not like a Google wizard. So anyhow, I hope this answered at least some of your like questions about what kind of mods I use, because my game is very heavily modded, and I know that Awesome Mod does a lot of things in the background. So not everything that you see in my game happening is something that was done by these mods, but some of them are done by Awesome. For example, like somebody, one question I always get is like, how can I so fast switch to buy mode when I'm like in game mode? Like if I am playing a Sim Family and I go to a community lot, I can just click the buy icon and I am immediately in buy mode, and that is because of Awesome. In a non-Awesome like game, if you click the buy mode when you are like in a community lot, you are like sent to your own home lot. And I know that NRAS, maybe it was Master Controller, not sure, but you can, with one of the NRAS mods, you can also like shift click on the lot and then go to buy mode. So you can basically like do the same thing even if you don't have Awesome Mod. But with Awesome Mod it's so easy that I don't have to shift click anything, I just click it. And the other one that everybody asks me quite often is, how do I switch families so like easily, like for like the active family? And that is with I think that is one of the NRAS mods, that you can just right click and you can change the family by, I mean, you right click on a sim that's not in your family and you will switch immediately to their family. So that was, I think, one of the NRAS mods, or maybe it was Awesome Mod. I don't know. But anyhow, I hope this was really useful to you. It wasn't just me babbling for however long I have been recording. Anyhow, I hope you find this useful, and see you in the next video.